Good morning. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And Kyle, it's a busy day in the livestock markets. Tell me what you're seeing happen today.
That's right, Lacey. I would call it a big range, big change here as far as the action in the market. We trade about an $8.17 to $8.20 range in most of these front month feeder cattle contracts. Now, the feeder cattle index today, hold on to your hats, folks, between the wind and this feeder index move, down $4.38 today at 332, with the daily average going in there of 316.39 on over 5,600 head. Now, that daily average price is $19 lower than last Monday, and it looks like another $10 could possibly come off that index here pretty quick. Yesterday in the north, I do know of some 8-weight heifers that traded 338 a week ago Monday, and yesterday the same quality cattle were trading 230 to 240. So lost a lot of interest here in the feeder complex and in the cash feeder side of things. So on the live cattle side of things here, we are seeing these live cattle higher, about 15 higher in the December contract. February is down about 12 cents. Now, yesterday afternoon, we did trade 209 here in western Iowa and eastern Nebraska. That was to a major. So far this morning on a dress basis, we've got 325 bids, 330 offers here in eastern Nebraska. We've got 208 bids in western Nebraska, and we're seeing the large sale barn up there in the north there at the regional $6 to $10 lower. There is weaker cash this week. That cash is going to be anywhere from $8 to $9 lower than last week. In some instances, $10. But we are kind of at that point here where we've lost the psychology of this market has really gotten shaken up here. It's interesting enough, we've lost $80 off the highs here of the March feeders here since the middle of October. So it looks to me like today could just be a short covering rally on a holiday shortened weekly.
That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted with a look at your midday livestock trade. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
Customers prefer U.S. soy because it's sustainably produced, and the common practice of reduced tillage helps make you sustainable. That can pay off in the field with more environmental benefits and lower production costs. But as demands for sustainability continue to rise, it remains a journey of continuous improvement. And because sustainable practices help improve the value of our soybeans, it's a journey worth taking. Find out more at unitedsoybean.org. This message brought to you by your Soy Checkoff.
Attention tech-savvy farmers and ranchers, or maybe those just curious about technology. Plan to attend Front 40 Tech, a producer-focused event for farmers and ranchers taking place at this year's Nebraska Ag Expo on Tuesday, December 9th. See Ag Tech in action. Stay competitive by learning what's next in ag technology and make connections with peers, innovators, and local ag professionals. Learn more and register for Front 40 Tech at NebraskaCombine.com. Brought to you by the Combine, Nebraska's Ag Tech Incubator.
Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network. I'm Lacey Shippey from the Tractor Tuesday Market Desk. Farm listings made simple. That's tractortuesday.com with a check of your markets. Grain trade is mostly higher right now. Corn futures are narrowly mixed with softer spread action as we head toward the first notice day for December on Friday. Soybeans are seeing some two-sided trade today with meal leading the product complex while soy oil stays under pressure with the crude weakness. And wheat futures are higher with a weaker dollar adding some support without much new news to make any big moves across the grains this week. Traders will be watching for any new purchases from China, and they are keeping a close eye on South American weather patterns for any sign of concern for their potentially record-setting crops. March corn is up 1 1/4 at 438. May up 2 1/4 at 446 1/2. January soybeans are up 2 1/4 at 1125 1/2. March up 2 3/4 at 1134 3/4. Chicago December wheat is up 5 at 527 1/4. March up 5 at 539 1/2. Kansas City December wheat is up 4 3/4 at 512. March up 5 at 527 1/2. December soybean meal is up 120 at 338.90. December bean oil is down 6 cents at 50.72. December live cattle are down a dime at 207.10. February down 40 cents at 207.12. January feeders are up $1.02 at 306, and March is up $2 at 299.80. December lean hogs are up 32 at 78.52. February down 7 at 79.10. And Class 3 milk for December is down 15 cents at 16.04. January down 8 cents at 15.12. That is a look at your markets here from the Tractor